Iris Lopez, and I will be presenting my LiveBinder for Diversity in Education. And my topic I chose is the impact of English language learners attending schools with diverse teaching staff versus less diverse teaching staff. Binder, we will discuss research, classroom evidence, and applications that show how diverse educators and culturally responsive teaching help support ELL students' academic success and sense of belonging. I chose this topic because growing up, I rarely saw teachers who looked like me or shared my cultural background, and that lack of representation shaped how I viewed myself in school. And now, as a teacher of color, I understand how powerful it is for students to see themselves reflected in their education, and I want my students to feel represented and feel valued. In my research, I found that teacher diversity has a powerful impact on English language learners both academically and emotionally. Across all the studies, I noticed a pattern that students learn best when they see their language, culture, and experiences reflected in their teachers. Teacher diversity strengthens students' confidence, increases participation, and creates a stronger sense of belonging. The research also highlighted major barriers such as inconsistent hiring practices and the lack of support for teachers of color. Overall, the findings show that diverse educators and culturally responsive teaching are essential for creating equitable and inclusive learning environments. Evidence. Here are visuals that highlight the impact of representation and cultural connection in my classroom. The first image shows my students meeting our school's first Latina school resource officer. I found this moment powerful because many of my students are Latino and were able to see someone in a leadership role who reflects their culture and identity. The second image is our bilingual read aloud of Paletero Man. The story reflects our community and students connected deeply with it. This activity celebrated their language experiences, showing them that their backgrounds belong in our learning space. And the third image shows my students enjoying marranitos, a traditional Mexican cookie, which means piggy. This came from a student conversation about foods from home. And by bringing this snack into our classroom, I was able to bridge home culture and school, helping students feel seen and valued. Videos. I incorporated 3 videos that highlight why teacher diversity is so important, especially for English language learners. And the first video explains how teachers of color improve student achievement, confidence, and belonging by serving as relatable role models. In the second video, it shows that when teachers reflect on students' racial and cultural backgrounds, students feel more included, engaged, and supported. And in the third video, it highlights and explains that students perform better when they have at least one teacher who shares their identity and emphasizes the need for more diverse educators. Concept map. In my concept map, I focused on how teacher diversity impacts English language learners through representation, culture connections, and culturally responsive practices. The map highlights 3 main barriers. The first is structural hiring issues that limit recruitment. One solution is creating equity committees and aligning hiring systems. The second barrier is the lack of culturally diverse teachers. One solution for this barrier is implementing programs such as the Grow Your Own programs, which help recruit teachers who reflect the community. Third, limited training and culturally responsive practices. One solution is offering CRP training to help close these gaps. The map shows how addressing each barrier with a specific solution can create more inclusive learning for ELL students. And these are my references. This project has helped me understand how meaningful teacher diversity and culturally responsive practices are for English language learners. It has reminded me that my presence in the classroom as a teacher of color truly does make a difference because representation helps students feel seen, valued, and capable. Moving forward, I am committed to continuing to ensure that every student learns in a supportive and empowering environment. And thank you so much for watching my presentation.